Hi guys, so in today's video I wanted to show you guys how to use a planner and set goals for optimal success. So before I get into showing you guys my planner and my goals, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the mindset you should have. So one, setting goals and being proactive is one of the best things that you can do to help yourself, period. Like, for example, setting goals, when I started setting goals, it motivates you, it gives you purpose. Like, if you don't have purpose, you don't have a drive. And if you're watching this video right now, it's because you want to be successful and you want to be somebody, and you want to probably more than likely make money, because who doesn't want to make money? But you're here because you want to better yourself. Somebody that doesn't want to better themselves doesn't want to set goals. So I just wanted to say that basically, another thing that's really important is, if you're gonna set goals, a lot of the time, like, you have to think about your intentions and what your goals are and why you want those goals. And I'm gonna go into that more in depth when I open this, and talk to you guys about what's inside of what I write. But I just wanted to let you guys know that your intentions and why you want to complete your goals is really important in your goal setting and achieving your goals process. So with no further ado, I'm gonna talk to you guys about how to use a planner. So this is a Kate Spade 2018-2019 planner. It's a big one. I like big planners. But you don't have to use a big planner. You don't even have to use a planner itself. You can use a journal. Anything that you can write in basically does the job. So in this planner, there's note pages. So I decided, which I feel is very important in the goal setting process, is I wrote my big goals. So to name a few for you guys: invest in my first property by 19, have a business, start a YouTube channel, which this is actually my first YouTube video, and write a book. Those are some of my goals. Also, because I know a lot of people here for finances, so I'll let you guys in. I want to make $100K a month in passive income by the time I'm 28 years old. So those are just some of my goals. Now, to make those goals more effective, you should write under each goal, write why you want to achieve that goal. Do you want to make more money because you want a more comfortable lifestyle, so you can support your family better, so you can take your family on vacations, so you can quit your job and work from home? It's personal, and there's no right or wrong answer. It's all just what you want and what you feel, what you really feel like. The most important thing generally is just being genuine, like, to yourself. So for me, the reason I want to start a YouTube channel is because I want to inspire people. I've been watching YouTube a lot lately, watching other people's videos, mostly on finances and self-help, and I decided, like, I really want to get into the self-help category more than anything, because I like a lot of categories. I do, but I want to get into the self-help category because that's, like, what really excites me. And that's another thing. Your goals, when you look at them, they should excite you and they should motivate you. When I look at my goals, I'll show you guys. When I look at my goals, I start imagining all the different possibilities. I start imagining different YouTube videos that I might make years from now, because you won't achieve your goals if you're not genuinely excited to achieve them. So that's another thing, which is kind of off topic, and I'll probably make another video about this more in depth. But if you want to make money, it has to be something that you're willing to do long term. But we'll talk about that in another video. But anywho, back to the goal setting. So you definitely want to write why. I try to write at least 3 reasons why I want to achieve these goals. These are my major goals, like long-term goals. However, and I like to put them in the beginning, so I look at them every time I open my book. And then you move on to, if you have a planner, you have a section for the month. I like to write my monthly goals there. And if not, you can write them whichever month you're in. This is September 21st. So I'll show you guys. For September, my goals are apply for 3 jobs, read 2 books, grow my hair 1 inch, and lose 5 pounds. So those are my goals for the month of September. And when I also, since these are monthly goals, I just write one reason why I want to achieve them. But it's always good, no matter what the goal is, how small or big, for you to write why, because it, like I said, it gives you that drive. It gives you the motivation, like, okay, why am I doing this? Like, you won't give up if you know why you're doing something. Purpose is always key. You have to have a purpose. You have to know why you're doing something, or else it's like you're just gonna want to give up. When it comes to daily goals, I'm very specific because I've been writing goals, I'd say, for about 2 months actually, but it's actually really taught me a lot, and that's part of the reason I'm making this video. I really want to inspire others, and I want to help others on their own journey, like these other YouTubers have inspired me. So because I'm still in the process of getting used to setting bigger goals, I keep the goals very simple. And some might say that it's like, that's so simple, like why do you have to make that a goal? But for me, it's like there's certain things that's hard to do, so I make it a goal anyway, or just to remind myself to do it, because there's a lot goes on in the day. You're busy, you have to handle phone calls, you have to interact with people, might have to go places, you never know. So it's just always good. And another thing, I always keep my journal with me at all times. But I'll show you guys. So one example of a small goal that I set for myself is I wake up at 6 a.m. every day. So I write wake up at 6, and then I like to put a little checkbox next to it. So you might think that's a little goal, but the reason that I write that personally is because it's hard to wake up at 6 when you're not used to waking up early. That's what you have to. I need that personally to get myself into the mood. So I think that if there's something that is basic, like eat vegetables today. Let's say you're on a diet and you want to eat vegetables today. The whole day you're on a diet and you have to eat those vegetables. But if it's not written down to have a check next to it at the end of the day, you're going to be like, whatever. And then you'll just forget about them. But the most important and most beautiful things about goal setting is that when you can look back on them at the end of the day, you look at the goals which you did and didn't accomplish, it makes you feel a certain way, because if you didn't accomplish them, you're like, dang, now I feel like it makes you think about it. It makes you want to achieve them, instead of like, an example is honestly a great diet, because a lot of people say they'll go on a diet or say, oh, I won't have a snack today, I'm gonna be strictly on my diet today, but then we'll have a snack, and they'll feel a little guilty about it, but they won't care. But when you write a goal and you don't achieve it, in a way it makes you feel a little guilty, especially like a little small goal. And I'm not saying that all the goals that you write you have to achieve, but it certainly helps that motivation and drive, which I was talking about earlier in the video. That motivation and drive is key to success. How can you be successful if you're not motivated to do it? Because at the end of the day, the bottom line is there's always going to be failures, but you have to be able to pick yourself up. You can't just allow yourself to get discouraged, because there's been a lot of days that I didn't achieve all my goals, and it made me feel bad. But the next day I said it again, and I stuck to it, and I told myself to achieve it, and it really helps. So if you don't write goals, I recommend definitely writing goals. Setting goals makes you hold yourself accountable. And that's really important. But I feel like I'm rambling a little bit about why goal setting is important, but that's really important. Like, I have to let you guys know, But I also, what I like to do is I like to write my homework on the side and my dreams on the side. Also, I like to write down my dreams because sometimes dreams can be really important. Don't overlook your dreams. They can really be important sometimes. But I also, and my goals for today, like I said, guys, I write what I want to achieve and then I put a check box next to it. And your goals, your daily goals should definitely always correlate to your monthly and yearly goals, your long-term goals. Your goals, that's another, oh my God, guys. Goal setting is such an important topic, and it's a broad topic. There's so much to talk about. I'm trying to stay focused, but it's a lot. But anywho, back to what I was saying. When you write your goals, also write how those goals are helping you achieve your bigger goals. So, for example, let me find a good example here. So, for example, my goal of starting a YouTube channel, one of my daily goals could be buy a camera. Now, under that, I'd write, this will help me achieve my bigger goal of starting a YouTube channel because, as you know, you need a camera to, record YouTube videos. That's obvious. But that just goes to show how one of my little daily goals led up to one of my bigger goals. So, always write how your goal helps you achieve your bigger goals, and write as many reasons as you can. There's no reason to limit yourself. If you can think of, I usually write 3, but if you can think of more than 3, definitely write that. And also on the side, think about, like I said, for your daily goals and your big goals, write why you're doing this. So why am I starting a YouTube channel? I already explained to you guys why. And that's how you should go about it, because motivation and knowing why your purpose, that's the key word here, purpose. Anything you want to do in life, you want to get rich, you want to build a house, it all has to have purpose. If somebody wants to build a house, it's probably because their dad built a house, or because they love architecture, or because they love craftsmanship. There's always a purpose behind something, and if you don't have a purpose, you're already failing. Guys, so in regards to what I mentioned in the video earlier about daily goals, I just wanted to make it clear that your daily goals are just a means to achieve your big goals, which were the goals I mentioned in the beginning of the video. So I just wanted to emphasize that it's totally okay if you don't achieve all your goals, because as long as you still achieve the goals that help you meet your bigger goals. So you cannot achieve some goals and still achieve your bigger goal, and that's what it's all about. Setting small goals just helps you get there, but the big goal, the thing that we're all shooting for, is to achieve our big goals. So just keep in mind, don't get discouraged if you don't achieve all your small goals. It's all about making progress. And I just wanted to end my video there. Thank you guys for watching. Click the like button if you enjoyed, and please subscribe.